Hi there, this is Megan, Dr. D here with Core3 Harmony Wellness Services. I appreciate your time. I am so very grateful and thankful to each and every one of you for tuning in to hear and see what I have to share today. I hope that you can hear me okay. My setup, I'm hoping, will help you to be able to see me and hear me, hence the headsets, and I'm hoping the audio and everything is picking up things okay, because we're not going to just be sitting and talking these next couple of live streams. I'm going to be up and moving with you to show you some insights into my Tai Chi practice. Now, I am a trained, registered Tai Chi for health and rehabilitation trainer through Dr. Lam's Tai Chi for Health program. He has an amazing Tai Chi program that helps to support and alleviate specific areas and disorders unique that people may be experiencing. Example is he has specifically a Tai Chi for Health program for arthritis, for diabetes, and I want to also say, just off the top of my head, the next one, and so Tai Chi, this Tai Chi for rehabilitation is a great one in that I use it to help individuals establish a mindfulness-based practice for themselves, as well as it is great to help with relieving stress. So, our bodies are mobile. Our bodies are meant to be in movement. We're not meant to be stagnant or sitting for long periods of time. When we do so, our muscles become stiff. So I love Tai Chi because it is a very at ease style and form of exercise, as well as a great tool to help you step into mindfulness. For some people, they may have difficulty practicing a meditation practice. Tai Chi ties in both. So you're getting your movement and meditation. Hence, the term that we call it, that you may have heard of, is meditation and movement, or movement meditation. Okay, so with all that being said, let me get right down to it. I'm going to start with a process that is called Qigong. And I don't want to use this term, but I think it'll help connect you with what Qigong is. This is an internal, let's look at it this way, an internal practice that helps you to get your body warmed up and connected to your mind and body. So we're going to start with some Qigong forms and practices that I utilize. And what I would like for you to do, you can always watch first. I usually have folks, if they're brand new to this, watch first, and then you go ahead and experiment with what you see me doing as well. So I hope that I am far enough back where you can still hear and see. I will exaggerate movements just because the way my computer is set up, you can't quite see the full body, that being the feet. So when we start our practice, we start with our feet together, okay? And then you very gently and slightly, you want to pull up and step out to shoulder width with your left foot. And just feel the nice balance back and forth between both feet. Sometimes I'll have people just kind of do a very gentle bend up and down just to get their balance in. Specifically with Tai Chi, we're going for flow, connection, and our breath. Okay? So we take an outward step stance with our left foot. And then very gently, I have people come up with your arms. Inhale. Now palms are hanging, your fingertips are hanging down to the floor. Very gently, you're going to bring the palms up towards you and draw your hands in. Pause here for a moment. Turn the hands and exhale. So go ahead and watch. We're going to do this a few times just to connect and get into the flow myself. You can see every movement engages with and connects with the breath. Notice that very gently the neck will rise and fall with the direction of the hands. And we'll do one more here. Take a big inhale. Very gently here, you're going to take up one arm, gently turn it towards you, palm facing up, as if you're receiving a gift. You're going to pull that palm towards you, and you're going to turn very gently to that side, not too far, but just even with your shoulders, back around. And as that arm and hand falls, the next one comes right up. And don't forget to engage with your breath. So the Qigong connection here, Qi meaning life force, or I say our breath. Our breath is our life force. Gong is work or together, to come together. So we bring together this connection between our breath and our body, hence mind-body connection. So you take time in this beginning, before you move into specific Tai Chi forms, and you connect, you check in with your body, see how it's feeling, see how you're engaging with the breath and the movement. Then very gently, we shoulder rolls up and back. So you usually do a few repetitions. So here at Core 3, since our number is 3, our focus is mind, body, spirit. We provide music therapy, counseling, and coaching. We're going to do 3 reps of each of these. Now, I know I'm doing more than that because I'm talking and all that stuff at the same time. So I'll do one more here. So you can do reps of 3, reps of 6, 9, whatever you like. 3 is usually good. Then you're going to take and go in the opposite direction. 2. And 1 more. Stay nice and loose. Give yourself a chance to check in. Then you're going to take the palms out. And I like to have people picture a connection with what they're doing with the movement. So I like to have folks bend at the knees, nice and loose. Feel as though you're picking up a box. You're bringing it up the mid of your chest, palms down, and exhale and gentle squat. Gentle pause here. That always feels so good because I'm making sure I'm breathing from here. On the norm, we breathe up here in our chest. This is not adequate fulfilling air, so you may find times, especially if you are prone to anxiety attacks, panic attacks, you will want to go back to the center, to the base, right here around your waistband, and take a nice big breath here. That always feels very rejuvenating, especially for me when I do that. Okay, so we go from here to here. Then I like to go down and do what I call functional stretches. So these are stretches that for movements that we do throughout our day. So starting down at your feet, I know you can't see this, but I'm going to see how far to raise my leg up. So here, down at your feet, you're going to very gently pull a leg forward, and taking your time to balance on the other leg, you're going to very gently rotate the ankles in one direction. 3 repetitions. And then rotate that same ankle in the opposite direction, 3 repetitions. If you need help with your balance, you can always bring your hands right here at your waist. Very gently, you can step back. Give yourself a moment. You might stretch it out. For me, I can feel already tightness here on this side. I do visit the chiropractor regularly because I do have my hip kind of likes to slip in and out. So when I sense tightness there, I do some stretches that my chiropractor provided in addition to the Tai Chi practice that I do as well. It's very helpful in relieving that tension. Okay, switching to the other side, you're going to do the same thing. Pull that foot forward, very nice and easy. Rotate that ankle around. I apologize, you can't see this part. I don't have a fancy equipment devices as of yet. And 3 times around rotation. When you're ready, keep that same ankle out and rotate in the opposite direction. Now, the key is don't forget to breathe. Very good. You're going to step back. Still here with the Qigong. Qigong, we're working on the internal energy. And what that is that we're connecting with how our body is feeling and a connection with our mind and body. So we take the opposite foot and we do heel, flex, and toe, heel, and toe, and one more time, heel and toe with that foot. Then you switch. Now, what's great about Tai Chi, it really helps you to get into your body. So you can feel the shift of balance as you move from one side of your leg to the next. So the opposite leg, we're going to do heel, flex, pull back. With Tai Chi, nothing should be painful or hurting. If it is, be very gentle with yourself, and you may want to make adjustments to where you're not feeling pain or discomfort. So toe, sorry, speaking in between, I'm not kind of keeping up with a regular pace here. Heel, toe, and we will do one more here. Heel, toe, and then we'll come back. Now, also with this one, I forgot to connect it, but you would also do a slight twist of the ankle where you set it, you pull it out in front of you, you set it on your little toe and then big toe. This helps the inside of your calf here get stretched for the muscles on the inside. So you pinpoint the foot, turn it on the little toe and then big toe. One more time, little toe and big toe. Oh boy, I feel that stretch in my ankle. I need that. Okay, opposite leg. Here we go. So we're going to bring the leg forward and we're going to turn it on the little toe. Pause and let that stretch here for a moment and turn it on the big toe. Pause here, breathing. Little toe. And big toe. Very nice. And then you will step back. I'm going to show you one more exercise that I do in this Qigong beginning part before I get into specific Tai Chi forms. Okay. So this particular one, how do I want to say? Once we move from there with the feet, same similar thing. We're still on the lower half of our body and we're stepping back. Sometimes I'll just do this first and then switching sides and back. But the idea here is that once I get this going and I'm breathing, My arms are coming up and I'm pushed here. Palms are facing out and I take a step back. So it would look like this. Now you can slide through and go to heel. And I know you can't see this part. I'll scoot back a little bit. I do have a little bit more room than I realized. So you can scoot back and go heel. Okay, and when you do this, you're doing this type of movement. I'll turn to see if that helps. So when you're stepping forward, you're doing this. And stepping forward with that heel back. Now the idea is, because Tai Chi, as we're getting to the point of Tai Chi forms, Tai Chi stems from the practice of martial arts. So the idea is that your palms are facing out behind you to block or protect yourself. And same thing here as we step back with the foot on toe, palms here. Okay, so that is another form of Qigong. I want to also share that I'm going to sync all of this together in the last part, which will be part 4. I'm breaking it up into little pieces right now, just so that you can gather the idea of what the practice looks like and then pull them all together. And what's great about this too is that you can just take these little parts and practice just these first parts in the beginning. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it today. I appreciate you. I enjoy the art and the beauty behind Tai Chi, especially if you are in an area where you've ever been able to watch groups of people practicing Tai Chi together. It's really gorgeous to watch, but it's also a beautiful mindfulness practice that's great for both the internal work, the Qigong, as well as Tai Chi, which is the outward expression of the internal. So I appreciate you. Tune in next week where we will move a little bit forward in the beginning stages of the Tai Chi practice, where we'll pick up right where we are from here with the back and forth flow. And I will show you the next forms for next time. If you're not a subscriber, I want to encourage you to subscribe. My goal is to go live every week. And here we are focusing on all things mental health to help us to live well, do well, and be well in every area. You're greatly appreciated. And there's information below. You can learn a little bit more about me and what I do and some amazing offers that we have available to help you in every area of your life. You are appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you next week.